Hello, beautiful people. My name is Peter Levitov. This is Handpan 360, and today we are going to get into this beefy kachunga. Today I'm really excited to dive into this super interesting instrument from Axiom handpans built by Jacob Lee. This is an Apex model handpan built from stainless steel. It's an F-sharp Hijaz. Now the Apex models refer to this design with the dimples as all OUTIEs, and it's something that Jake has been working on for quite some time, and we're both really interested in the concept because it seems to open up a lot of doors for technique and style, and it's just really fun to play. Now, this is an early prototype instrument. Jake is still refining the material and the sound substantially. I've heard some of the newer ones and they sound even better than this instrument, so I'm very grateful that he's sharing his early work for us to check out. This model will likely not be available to the general public for a few months. However, Jake is going to be sending us some low B-flat Celtics that will be available for purchase to Handpan 360 family first. So if you're interested in that, you can hit me up with an email. I'll put that in the description, and also subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when those become available. Okay, so I'm going to jam on this instrument for a little bit so you can hear the sound, and then I'll share my thoughts and we'll look in more detail at which elements I think are really amazing about this model. Now with ultra-low instruments, you're often going to see something like this, a port plug inside, and that just cleans up some of the muddiness that the ultra-low sounds can produce. Now with my style of playing, I'm quite obsessed with the bass, so I actually remove the port plug. This port plug is made in-house at Axiom. It's really nice, simple design with some felt and magnets, so it holds to the instrument well and is easy to remove or put on. And so now you can hear with the port plug removed, there's a lot more frequencies flying around, especially in the center tone. You also get a lot more bass that you can also tune with your legs. For me, that's a fair trade. I would much rather be able to control the bass, but the bass still sounds quite nice with the port plug in, so it's really a personal preference. I'm going to go ahead and leave it out for the rest of this video. Okay, so right away there's some things I really like about this instrument and this design. One of the first things is it just feels really nice to play. Having dings everywhere. It's just delightful. Secondarily, you have great bends, as you may have noticed, on pretty much all your harmonics. Which is really nice and can give you some really cool effects. And also there's a nice ding bend just by pressing on some of the notes. It's kind of got a unique sound where it blends the harmonics a little bit. So you might find that a little muddy, or you might find that delightful, as I do. A little bit more wild. So yeah, not as clean as, but really fun. So yeah, a lot to explore there. Really fun. The other thing that I really like about this instrument is for split finger style or split hand style, you don't get a lot of swooshy that you may get on Inpex instruments, like this sound, or as much tet tet tet. Normally to get this kind of sound, I have to come to fingertips, which for me, it uses a lot more of the muscles in the digits, which is a little bit trickier. I like to have the full rotation without having a lot of cluttered up sound. So that is really nice. Yes, I like. I like it a lot. Okay, so with this instrument, as with all instruments, there are pros and cons. There are things that shine and other things that you want to consider depending upon what your priorities are and what you're looking to achieve with your instrument and the sound that you want. Some of the things I would look out for on the Apex is basically the timbre. If you like a really sparkly timbre with the octave and the fifth really coming through prominently in the note, then an Apex may not be a good option for you because it really keeps it fundamental heavy. And so you get this underwater feel a little bit. And that may be reduced on a higher registered instrument, I'm not sure. But for me, for what I like to do with the bends and with the split finger, that's really, I'm happy with the trade. Yeah, so it's really a matter of preference, but there are some really cool things to explore with this idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing more instruments and more players playing with the Apex models. All right, there you have it. A big thanks to Jake of Axiom Instruments. Really appreciate you lending me this instrument to try out and get a feel for it. I'll put a link in the description so you can check out his work. He makes beautiful instruments, and I do believe he'll be letting us know in the next couple of months, few months, hopefully by the new year, when we can all get an Apex instrument, if you are so inclined to do so. And I have a new course coming out soon at handpan360.com. You can jump over there and get on the mailing list to keep updated on that. All right, beautiful people. See you in the next video.